Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are starting into All the Mods 9. This mod pack it's still in development. They are updating it very regularly. Um, but they just finally got quests recently involved with the quest book here. I tend to really like when the quest book is here as it helps me stay focused and, you know, learn things. Because usually there's some kind of a little note with each thing to help kind of keep track of what things do and how to use them. But those quests are involved. You can see it's started getting nighttime. I had to start recording a couple of times just to test a few things, so we're getting into the nighttime already. One thing that I did do is I cheated in. I know, I know, episode one, and I'm already cheating. But I cheated in this here clipboard. It's gonna help me stay structured. I have a couple of little to-do things on this clipboard. If need be, I will get rid of the andesite alloy paper and a warped plank at some point. I'll just get rid of them, throw them away as to make up for it. I just obviously don't have andesite alloy right this second, so I wanted to get this quest book up and running as soon as or the clipboard up and running as soon as possible. I don't normally dive into create much. That's a creeper. So I'm really hoping to try to get into create. Obviously, I know you guys, the viewers, probably know quite a bit more than I do about create. So any kind of tips and tricks will be helpful. I'm going to try just obviously for the very basic starter setup I've got on this clipboard that I want to set up a wheat farm and then the mill thing to mill it into dough. Just a whole tree? Why are there trees under the... Also, did it say occultism? Why are oak leaves occultism? There's something more around here. I got some seeds. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to break these trees I can't see. It is so incredibly dark. Is this the max brightness? Brightness is on bright. Wow. Like, I straight up can't see anything. At all. Wow. Try and go up. I'm not stuck in the trees anymore. If I do remember correctly, help is something that is really helpful with create because I think it helps. Or I think it's part of the conveyor belts. So I am gonna just go quick. Found this little underwater thingy. Bad pickaxe. You could get quite a bit of gold from these. Yeah, I do remember correctly, there's a chest. Ooh, a little bit of lag with the chest. If you hold shift on these blocks, it took me a long time to figure, or to like, know it. Learn it, I guess I should say. But if you hold shift while on those blocks, they don't hurt you. More stuff. Do give you rest. those. Those will be. Ah! Ah! It scared me. Hmm. I doubt I will need that. Those two things can just go on. I don't need that. Really happy about the Ender Pearl. That's nice. Yeah. And I don't think Easy Villagers is in this. Okay. Yoink. I found diamonds. Little chest that was here. There's a spawner on top with a lodestone on top of that. I've seen a couple of them here or there. Found one on this beach. And bada bing, bada boom. Okay, so we've done a little bit of base building. I mean, it's pretty just garbage right at this point. The roof is, I don't know how to do roofs, so it's just that. There you got a basic little box with some windows in it, a little bit of storage, a couple furnaces, my bed. I need to work on some storage management. I need to probably build a few more chests, maybe barrels, whatever, but set something up and actually organize them. But I think it'd be fun. See how this goes. I want to fight this guy. He spawned, and oftentimes these bosses drop pretty good armor or loot. He has a lot of HP. I'm afraid because half the time these guys will just one-shot you. The wandering trader. Okay, let's see. You got +2 armor, unbreaking 4, plus speed, and max mana. Okay. Now I do wonder the max mana that is there. That's for, it looks like, not Ars Nouveau. That is for the iron spells, I think is what it's called. But regardless, let's see. Wow. Couldn't care less. I mean, I probably should. Yeah, miss, nerd. Alright, I deserve that. Three leather. How much is a backpack? 4 leather. Screech. A little bit of string. I don't have any string yet. But now that we have this house built, we can now build base. Done. Let's go. Okay, so you'll see we got set up a little farm here. And I just saw an Enderman. I want it. Where'd you go? I miss you. I don't know, come back. Free! Oh, that house is ugly. You set up a little farm. This is kind of the setup that I go with every time. Water in the middle, and then a 4 out in all directions. Making it a 9x9. So the water block in the middle. And if you go up, see that ladder holds the block of water there. You can do a completely new one. And I have Imperium Essence going up here. You want to that did just for quest wise, you had to hold a block or an Inferium farmland. I made one. Yeah, because now the secondary output chance of 20%. If it was here, okay, it's here, it doesn't say anything about the secondary output chance. That secondary output is another Inferium seed. So as you grow these, you should be getting more and more Inferium seeds to be able to expand this place out. I want to make this whole thing Inferium, because I want to definitely do an Inferium farm. Inferium is incredibly strong. You can make all kinds of different seeds. You can make diamond seeds to grow your own diamonds and stuff like that, and I want to get into that for sure. But, farm. Boom. Set up wheat farm. Done. I also did, on this side, set up some flax. Because I definitely want to get some flax so I can get some string. Because I want to make a backpack really bad. Alright, and I need string for it. But, while that grows... Oh! On top of that, I think it's M is this map. And then you can go to claim chunks. You can claim your own chunks, right? So I just want like the surrounding area to be... Boom, those are mine. And then what I like to do... shift click on there. It's now force loading, so these 4 chunks that all my stuff is contained in thus far are all going to be force loaded, and they will they'll always be going. So if you travel off 3,000 blocks in this direction, this farm will still grow. I like to do that. How many? You only force load 25 chunks. I think that's more for like a server thing. So if you're on a server with people, you don't force load a bunch of chunks and then the system can't keep up with it. So I believe in the config files you can change that. I also spent a little bit of time to organize the chests, so I got mob drops, plants and food stuffs, blocks, valuables, and then these 2 top chests are just kind of random thing. But block. I'll keep the bucket with me, but I do want to make a few more. Make 2 of these. Get there, I want to make 2. I do need also... daisies. There. I guess in theory I'll put... Yeah, I'm gonna go do some mining. Get some resources while my farm grows. Try and get a bunch of iron, maybe get some diamonds, but I'll check back in with you guys in a moment. Okay, I went through and got a little bit of stuff. I was trying to make also a depot and a mechanical press so I could make encased fan so I can automate turning the dough from the wheat Like when you mill it, you get wheat flour. And the uses of the wheat flour, you can obviously craft it into a bunch of different um do a bunch of different ingredient things. And you can do just go there. You can just do craft it with a bucket of water and get dough. Or if you do bulk washing, you have the fan blowing through water and you throw this in front of it, it will turn it into dough. And then the dough you can then use to make one piece of bread, which you could also do bulk smoking, which is great. However, to build the encased fan to do that, I need a propeller, which means I need iron plates, which to get iron plates, you either have to make an iron hammer, which I don't necessarily want to do. I guess it'd be cheaper than the depot. Depot requires, or the press requires a block of iron. But if we can get press, you can just press it into that. That's what I'm trying to work towards, is get the iron plates. Obviously, I also feel like a mechanical press will also be quite useful later on, so just having one wouldn't be a bad idea. Any more iron? I can't seem to find iron anywhere. So I'm just going to really quick set up this millstone. This hand crank on there. I'm doing a bigger gear because it'll spin it faster than if I was to just put the crank on the thing itself. But now I could go through here. Gosh darn it. Not actually a bad thing. I can just turn it all back into that. But I need wheat. Oh, okay. You can only do one sack at a time, which makes sense, but brace the grind. So I'm gonna sit here and do this for a minute. Okay, so using the hand crank was depleting my saturation, my hunger, very, very quickly, and I was not like then I'd have to go through with the dough and do the water and the growth. It's awful. But I was running out of hunger really fast from doing that, so I set up a simple little water wheel, set it down horizontally. Water's running that way, spinning the wheel, spinning large crank, which is then the large cog wheel, which is then connected to small cog wheel, which is then spinning this. Okay, I got an idea because as I went mining, I only found 11 iron. Right, I mean, I have tons of copper, tons of tin, quite a bit of zinc, a bunch of coal. I can't find iron. It's crazy. But I got 11. But early game ore duplication. I do believe it's this. 2 blocks of copper. 3 sticks, I'll get a copper ore hammer. And I can hit the raw iron with the ore hammer to get 2 dust per thing. So now, boom, I got up to 22 iron. So I can come over here and set that in there. Boom. Doubled my iron from 11 to 22. Boom, block of iron. And then grab our stuff. Whoops, daisies. This now I should be able to make this guy. Let's see real quick. That guy there, put this guy here. It's actually only needed to be now. Take this encased fan. 4 more iron. Now hand crank this guy. 2, 3, and 4. Get those 4. I'll make a propeller if I use to andesite out from there. Today's go ahead. Make a propeller. Make us an encased fan. Now what we want to do is set up. If I put that there, this might be super noobish. Where's the trapdoor? 6. Well, that was dumb. You might be able to tell I don't use trapdoors a lot. Apparently. Obviously, you gotta look in the direction you want it to flip, so. Something like that. Have some water. That. I just realized. I do have the back of that thing. Why don't we actually set it up? Let's see. This is the back of this. Box, I believe is what they're called. Every between axes of rotation get bulky quickly. Okay. This one, well. Yeah, that part I get. Exact same thing I published. I want to make. Yeah, that's easy enough. The 4 cogwheels. This. Boom, boom. 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 Go ahead and put that guy in the middle of these guys. We get a gearbox. Like a vertical gearbox. on a small wheel. I'm thinking that if I put a large wheel there, small wheel there, I should now be able to put the encased fan there. Boom. Now if I set all of this up, boom, 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 water in it again, does block. Little bit of yeah, there we go. Okay, we've got that up. Oh, be able to all of this. After that in there. All of this. Should be working on washing all of that. And now, if I make another one of those encased fans, this is now all dough. I didn't have to do any of that. I now take 4 of these, place them there. I want to make this other encased fan. Color. Casing. Here. Dirt. I think a campfire works for that. 3 logs, 3 sticks, and a piece of coal. Logs, 3 sticks. fire real quick. That now. Now if I throw all of this dough in there. Now you can see we've got bread. Pick up bread, we got tons of bread now. Fantastic. Food problem solved. So much bread. That allows us now to pick this guy off. And then now I just need to do some more mining so I can get some iron to set up some more, or set up some early Ars Nouveau. I'm gonna go try and find iron. I'll be back. Okay, so I went and I did some mining. Got myself quite a bit of iron. And I decided this will be an interchangeable lava and or water one. Because if it's lava there, it'll blast those into iron and I don't have to use coal in the furnace. It'll also, I think, go quite a bit faster. But so while that goes, I'm gonna real quick put away some of the stuff. You see my spoils of war. I got a little bit of gold. I got quite a bit of redstone. But I mean, that's pretty much it. I was mostly focused on getting iron. Yeah, so we're gonna work on getting Ars Nouveau going here in a second. I did also get a bundle, so you can see I got a few things in there. One thing that's weird, and I don't know if this is... There's something weird, but like, torches don't stack. However, if I put those 10 there, and then I throw the 2, and then go pick them up... Huh? It normally works. Why is it not working this time? What if I throw those 10? Pick up the 10. Nope. Yeah, for some reason these just won't stack with each other. They're just... I don't know if these 2 torches don't exist somehow. If I put them down, do this. Nope, weird. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I don't get it. The torches don't stack if you already have them in your hand and then you pick more up. But let's go pick up all of this iron, shall we? Yeah, I got quite a bit of iron. Excited about that. And now we can do our Nouveau stuff. Get started on that. But to get started on that, we need make 2 of those, 2 of these, 2 of these, and 2. I'm making 2 of each of those because grab a book. We put a book in there with 1 of each of the iron tools. We'll see, we'll make the Ars Nouveau's novice spellbook. Grab that thing, and let's do what quests we have. Bounty board, random reward, Ethereum essence. Let's go. I'm super down with that. Mystical agriculture. We have prosperity shards now. We got a few of those. Evil craft. Got some dark gems. That. And now Ars Nouveau. A little bit of lag. Fine. I believe, yeah, you have to accept the quest first to get the journal. And then, boom, now you made the novice spellbook. And from here, you can upgrade the spellbook into a mage's spellbook. But that's 3 diamonds, obsidian, blocks of quartz, and blaze rods, which we're not there yet. But it It can cast tier 2 stuff. If you've never messed with Ars Nouveau, it's basically a book, or it's a mod in which magic, you can like create spells with all these glyphs. Let me, I guess, sort of demonstrate. If I have this book and I go, by default the key is C, and it will open up the book. This shows all of the glyphs that we have. These are the forms of glyphs and these are the effects. So I could set it basically a projectile to damage or for harm and call it like ouch create. That's on spell 1, and then if I go to spell 2, I could these are my two basic ones. Touch, break. Call it like break, I mean honestly. That. And now V is the key by default to bring up this wheel to select your spell. Like if I select ouch, set as projectile for harm. Cow? Yeah. Shot the cow, did 2.5 hearts of damage. Shoot the cow, kills it. You'll see in the bottom left that I have a mana bar. And as I shoot the spell, right, mana drains, and it slowly recharges over time. Then if I was to switch to break, again I can use mana, and it'll just... Oh, again, doesn't really work very well with torches. Yeah, I can just click on blocks and it'll break them. Yeah, I think that pretty well completes my clipboard of tasks to do. Obviously, we'll get more into... Yep, do some mining is done, because I got enough to set up early Ars Nouveau. Whoops. But yeah, obviously next episode we're going to get into probably some more Ars Nouveau, try to create some better spells, get some maybe some armor from them, because that gets more mana regen and stuff. That going, I kind of want to try and set up... Maybe my next goal is I'm going to go to the Nether. We'll figure it out. We'll make new goals for next episode, and we'll try to continue from there. But I think we made some pretty good progress. Got ourselves a base set up, a good farm, got some pretty basic resources, a nice auto smelting with this, a bunch of food with the mill, and I think that's a pretty good spot to call it. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode. See ya.